The farm. I'm your host, Larry Marble. Thanks so much for joining us today on one of our 14 affiliate stations. We're brought to you proudly each and every day by D&D Farm and Ranch. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at corn, beans, and wheat futures from yesterday. Russia is again delaying or blocking inspections of vessels headed to the Black Sea to unload Ukrainian corn or wheat the second time in the last 10 days. Russia is threatening not to extend the Black Sea Export Corridor Agreement that expires in mid-May unless sanctions are lifted. A winter storm's forecast to move across much of the Midwest that will likely slow planting progress. The grain markets did not like any of the news and closed sharply higher across the board, with corn up 10 in the old crop May and 6 in new crop December. Soybeans closed up 16 to 18, and KC wheat ended the day 13 cents by the bushel higher. USDA reported that the U.S. corn crop is 8% planted, up 5% from last week and slightly ahead of the 5-year average of 5%. Archer Daniels Midland and Corpus Christi's Public Elevator open this week 8 to 2:45. Timco Houston now open Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays 7 to noon. For help marketing your grains, call 800-TUGGLE. That's 1-800-288-4453 or 361-852-5207. Tuggle and Company Corp. We are on the line with Colt Adams from El Campo Livestock Exchange. They're getting ready to sell them. Colt, what's it looking like on Tuesday or Monday evening?
Mr. Larry, we're tagging in on around 700 this evening. A lot of cows for tomorrow. We do have a little sellout tomorrow. There'll be some Star 5 cows come off one place. There'll be breds and pairs to a red Brangus bull. They were kind of 7- and 8-year-old cows. Came from Nunley Brothers originally. Pretty good honest set of cows there. There'll be about 20 other palpates on top of them coming off of another ranch. We'll be about 250 packer cows tomorrow. Lots of them tomorrow. And then we do have some weaned Beefmaster heifers tomorrow, too. They've been weaned right at 100 days. Pretty nice set coming off of one ranch. And then lots of good strings of calves throughout the rest of the day.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you for the sale there in El Campo.
Yes, sir. You can give me a call on my cell phone at 361-920-1618 or call my brother Tyler Adams at 361-920-1620 or call our other partner there, Homer Aparicio, at 979-216-8084.
We appreciate you. Thank you so much.
We appreciate you, Mr. Larry, and we appreciate all of our customers very much.
All right. Y'all be careful. Good night.
Yes, sir. You have a good night. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Neighbor, let's take a look at meat movement from yesterday. The national pork carcass cutout value 64 weaker in the afternoon at 77.61. The bellies were up 8.95 at 84.11. Fresh bacon index 103.02 for the week that ended 4/14. USDA estimated federal slaughter 462,000 head. That compares to 345,000 head last week, 356,000 during the same week last year, both of which were impacted by Easter. As we look toward boxed beef prices, $3.36 higher in the choice, $5.45 stronger in the select. USDA estimates federal slaughter 125,000 head. That compares to 113,000 head last week, 112,000 for the same week last year, both of which again were impacted by Easter. As we look toward the fat market, looks like Monday trade was sparse, 285 to 288, hot and hanging in the western corn belt. Now last week's on the hoof trade was mainly 175 in the south, 183 in the north, with a 290 hit dressed last week, hot and hanging in the western corn belt. Neighbor, that's it for your meat moves from yesterday. We're on the line with Seth Crane, Union Commission, Hondo Livestock. Seth, how was the sale?
1,132 head of cattle, ended up with about 100 cows. They did take some money off these cows. Cows bring, on those lower yielding cows, those real weak cows, 32 up to 58. The middle of the road cows, 67 to 84. Up on your top cows at $1.02. Top bulls, $1.06 to $1.18. No pairs. And on our bred cows from $10.40 to $1,500. Did have about 20 head of the 750 weight to F1 heifers, bring $1,800 today. Get into that calf in your early market, just really, really good. These cattle have sure increased again. Lots of money. Your 2 to 4 weight steers, anywhere from $1.90 up to $2.82. 2 to 4 weight heifer, $1.75 up to $2.58. Your 5 to 6 weight steer, $1.78 to $2.52. 5 to 6 weight heifer, $1.70 to $2.14. 6 to 7 weight steer, $1.70 to $2.17. 6 to 7 weight heifer, $1.55 to $1.95. 7 8 weight steer, $1.52 to $1.86. 7 8 weight heifer, $1.35 to $1.80. Had that special stocker feeder sale out here. Want to thank all our consigners and our judges, Richard Santos of David Jones Cattle Company and Bill Zigman of Capital Land and Livestock. First place pin of steers. 9 head of those good steers. Rosa brought in by Dos Alamanes, weighs 687 pounds at $1.89. Your first place heifers, 7 head of those black heifers, weigh 541 at $206. Your second place steers brought in by HFD Ranches, 14 head of those steers weigh $499 at $230. And your second place heifers brought in by Tony Haas Farms, 6 head of those red heifers weigh 777 pounds at $1.52. Really good sale, really good market. Thank you, everybody. If anybody needs us for next week, feel free to contact us, 830-741-8061. Give me on my cell phone, 210-288-3960. And for updates and information, visit us on Facebook or HondoLivestock.com.
Thank you, Seth.
Thank you.
I'm Larry Marble from Down on the Farm, and I'm with Stephen and Tony from D&D Farm and Ranch on I-10 in Seguin. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Boys, you ready to sell some T-post?
Oh, yeah, Larry. We've got a special we're running on some 6.5-foot, 1.33 green American-made T-post. Tony, tell them how much those guys are running. You know what, Larry? These T-posts are running $6.25 a post. That's if you get one. However many you get, that's the cost on them.
Well, it sounds like a good deal to me. $6.25 a post. Y'all tell us how to get a hold of you.
Yes, sir, Larry. You can reach me at 830-379-7340, extension 160. You can reach me out at 830-379-7340, extension 162.
Y'all go out and talk to these boys. They'll sell you some T-post, guys. Thanks for being on the program.
Thank you.
I'm Larry Marble from Down on the Farm, and I'm with Stephen and Tony from D&D Farm and Ranch on I-10 in Seguin. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Boys, you ready to sell some T-post?
Oh, yeah, Larry. We've got a special we're running on some 6.5-foot, 1.33 green American-made T-posts. Tony, tell them how much those guys are running. You know what, Larry? These T-posts are running $6.25 a post. That's if you get one. However many you get, that's the cost on them.
Well, it sounds like a good deal to me. $6.25 a post. Y'all tell us how to get a hold of you.
Yes, sir, Larry. You can reach me at 830-379-7340, extension 160. You can reach me out at 830-379-7340, extension 162.
Y'all go out and talk to these boys. They'll sell you some T-post, guys. Thanks for being on the program.
Thank you.
We're on the line with Jim Wheeler, Atascosa Livestock, Pleasanton, Texas. It's about 8 on Monday evening, looking for the Tuesday sale. Jim, what do you see?
We got about 300 in now, probably 45, 50 cows. Looks like we're going to palpate about 25 of those in the morning. Quality of calves is good, mostly bigger cattle. By sale time, should be around 350, 375, with probably 75 cows.
Sounds like you got a good start to a good sale in Pleasanton. Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Jim.
You can reach us at 830-569-2516.
We appreciate it, and we'll talk with you after the sale. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, did you know, combined with the truss department, insulation department, and millworks department, just 3 of the departments there at MG Building Materials, they've got the ability to deliver an entire building package from a single supplier. They are truly your one-stop shop. They have 5 locations around South and Central Texas. Let's count them down right quick. Pleasanton, Kerrville, San Antonio, Corpus Christi, and Uvalde. MG Building Materials, your one-stop shop. MGBuildingMaterials.com. We're on the line with Riley Rhodes, Live Oak Livestock, Three Rivers. Riley, how was your Monday sale?
It went good, Larry. Market continues to be strong on all classes. They did take a little bit of rail money off the cows and bulls, but nothing too bad. They were sold kind of 2 to 4 lower. I ended up with 1,531 head today. Handful of pairs. We had to split most of them. Brought from 9 1/4 to 14.75. Some bred cows from 8 1/4 to 13.50. High yielding packer cows 94 to $1.02. The breakers 90 to 98. Your canners 48 to 78. High yielding packer bulls 106 to 110. Low to medium yielding bulls 92 to 106. The lightweight calves they were a little higher today. Your choice 2 to 3 weight steers 224 to 252. Heifer mates 208 to 234. 3 to 4 weight choice steers 228 to 248. The heifer mates 196 to 224. 4 to 5 weight choice steers 220 to 248, heifer mates 198 to 220. 5 to 6 weight choice steers 210 to 232, heifer mates 190 to 208. 6 to 7 weight choice steers 194 to 216, heifer mates 178 to 190, and the 7 to 8 weight choice steers 182 to 196, and the heifer mates 168 to 180. So got along real good. Had pretty decent volume. The like I said, the calf, little lightweight calves look like there was a little momentum in them today, and the other cattle sold steady to maybe a little bit better as well.
Good. Well, tell us how to get a hold of you for next week's sale.
You betcha. Here at the office is 361-786-2553. My cell phone's 361-813-6650. You can always go to the website, liveoaklivestock.com.
Hey, neighbor Larry Marble with you. I'm on the line with Aaron from Homestead and Ranch Real Estate. They specialize in Texas farms and ranches and custom homes on acres. Homestead and Ranch fully believes you need a full-time agent to help you with your farm and ranch transactions. Aaron, why is that?
Well, Larry, you have to trust and experience Texas real estate expert when it comes to buying and selling in Texas. In addition to getting our license, we have completed our own rigorous in-house training program. We continually study the market, and we have processes and contacts in place to help you achieve your goals. And we can get you from contract to close stress-free, all because we are dedicated to this business full-time.
But Aaron, don't all the other real estate guys do that too?
Not necessarily. I've seen many agents who only do this part-time, so they never really become experts. I've seen agents who didn't have a brokerage training program, so they had to learn through trial and error with their client. You want an experienced expert to sell your ranch, not just somebody fumbling their way through it. I've seen many agents who take pictures of the property with their phone, and they'll only put the listing on their private site, and that just doesn't give enough exposure to the listing to sell it efficiently.
Meaning that the property isn't being marketed enough, correct?
That's exactly right, Larry. At Homestead and Ranch, we go the extra mile, and our marketing presence is just one of the ways we do that. We advertise on our website, but we will also feature your listing on Lands of Texas, social media, and even right here on your show, Larry.
How can they reach you, Aaron?
They can call me directly at 214-985-9862, and I give you my word, I'll call you back. Or you can visit us at www.homesteadandranch.com.
It is a Monday evening. We're on the line with Klein Spear. We're getting ready for a sheep and goat sale on Tuesday, cattle on Thursday. Klein, let's begin with sheep and goats. What do you see?
Got about 150 on the yard this evening, Larry. Got a few guys going to bring some in the morning. I think we'll have probably around that 600 head range, kind of like we've been having. Kind of pretty steady market with low head last week. Might be a tick better this week, just kind of depending on how it all turns out, but I think it'll sure be good still.
Good. Cattle sale, anything different as we move toward Thursday?
Got a couple sets of yearlings coming. Got a couple sets of cows, kind of older cows, but sure going to have some good calves and yearlings. It's kind of shaping up like another kind of 600 head run, something like that this week, and that market ought to be fairly steady with last week, I think. So should be a good day to sell a few cattle this week.
At Southwest Livestock Exchange in Uvalde, sheep and goats on Tuesday, cattle on Thursday. Klein Spear, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
Call us the office, 830-278-5621, or my cell phone, 830-591-3241.
Klein, thank you so much. We'll talk with you after the sale.
Thank you, Larry.
Bye-bye. Remember, neighbors, MG Building Materials has 5 locations. MG in San Antonio's at 2651 Southwest Military Drive. MG in Corpus, they're on Padre Island Drive, 7436 Padre Island Drive. MG Building Materials Uvalde, 2301 East Main. The store in beautiful downtown Kerrville on Memorial Drive, 2202 is the street number. And MG Building Materials in Pleasanton, 1734 West Oak Lawn. Now, I know you can't remember them all, so go to mgbuildingmaterials.com for details. We're on the line with Henry Pick at Abilene Livestock. Henry, what's the Tuesday sale looking like Monday night?
Right now, we've got about 500 on the yards with about 150 cows. We've got several small deals of wean cattle. Looks like we'll probably have 800 to 1,000 total tomorrow with about 200 cows. And then next week, we've already had some calls on some bigger groups, 5 to 750 weight yearlings that'll be coming in, been weaned a long time, and looks like it's starting to dry up a little bit on this graze out wheat. Looks like the runs may pick up a little.
Well, we'll be right there with you as they pick up in Abilene. Henry, tell everybody how to contact you.
Here at the barn, we can be reached at 325-673-7865, or my cell number is 940-733-8208.
We appreciate you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, let's take a long look at the grains, courtesy of John Tuggle and Company, Corpus. We'll call Corpus Milo in April, May plus 90, 1367. Progresso, May plus 70, 1333. Yellow corn to Corpus in April, May plus 130, 806 and a half. We'll call Progresso 826 and a half. Number 1 hard red winter wheat to Houston in April, May plus 130, 10.19 and 3/4. Progresso July plus 65, 9.41 and a half. Number 1 beans to Houston, we'll call it 12.41 and a half. And we'll call Texas cotton 785 bale of East Texas, Oklahoma, 50 of West Texas. Average price on East Texas, Oklahoma, $79.28, $80.91 on West Texas. The high, of course, $80.91, the low $79.28. The average on the 835 bales, $80.90. Neighbor, that's it for Down on the Farm. We appreciate you listening. Good day to you.